Hey, it's Saturday night here, and I decided to start the podcast tonight. Different audio, kind of a different vibe to talk about my boring week. And then we'll go to the next segment, and you guys know what that is. But nonetheless, man, you want to talk about a week of nothing. I was counting votes this week. That's what I was doing. I told myself I wouldn't do it again. But of course, I needed the money, so pretty much to push my open mic back, which I never do. My open mic was supposed to be this Monday, and I said, yeah, we'll do it the other week, next week, because I want to, because last time, pretty much what happened was, on Monday, it's supposed to be early day, it's supposed to be 3 to 11, the Post let us out by like 5 or 6, but this new dickhead that took over kept us there last time at 8 o'clock. So I snuck out, and last time they just knew because they gave a badge out or something. I didn't have it, so I pretty much got fired last time. So that's pretty much what happened last time. So this time I said, let me do the responsible thing. I pushed the open mic back. I was miserable. Could have did it on Monday, but I didn't. And then fucking what happened? So I didn't get to do anything this week. It was fucking disgusting. It was just so many close-minded people, They're all the same race, if you know what I mean. All joggers. Mostly jogger ladies, if you want to use that term. And they're just fucking ignorant. They're just talking out loud like crackers and white people. They don't like white people, obviously. They think that they're all bad. They think they're all good. It's like, they commit so much violence and crime. How do you hate somebody else when you're the problem? But I don't know what's in their head. But anyways, this woman I was talking to, she was talking about the Will Smith slap, and she was like, that happened over a year ago, and she's like, oh, he knows us black women sensitive about her hair. And in my head, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, why do you have to resort to violence, And then she's like, oh, they should have never, people like, they should have kicked him out for what? For defending his wife or something like that? And I said, well, he slapped somebody, he used violence. She goes, so? Like, you can't reason with these kind of people. So anyways, just ignorant conversations like that. It was miserable. They kept us later than usual. They made us clock it on an app. They made us go through metal detectors. None of that stuff happened before. And on top of that, the worst part was they made us stay till later, which they never used to do. We used to get out like by 7:30, 8 o'clock. Well, this week, aside from Monday, like, for example, Thursday, we got out at 11. Tuesday, I didn't drive in. We got out at 10 o'clock. I had to wait for the bus for a half an hour. I got home at 11 o'clock, walking back from the bus stop like I used to before I had a car. And I was just like, what the fuck, man? I was like, I'm not doing this shit no more. And then Friday night came, and I was supposed to meet up with the KC Kev guy from Squire. And then all of a sudden, he fucking, it was 8 o'clock, and they wouldn't let us out. They said, we're going to let you guys out early tonight. It's Friday. Okay. We're usually done by 7:30. Well, what happened? All of a sudden, it's 8 o'clock, and we're sitting there. We sat there for 5 hours and no work. I said, fuck this, and I just I ducked out. I clocked out on the app. I left. I only lost an hour and, 55 minutes. That's all I lost, which is not bad. I still made money, and that's it. So I met up with Casey Kev at the Cabaret Friday night. We had some drinks. We talked about the next lineup. There was only a couple people at the bar. We talked to them and stuff. It was pretty boring, to be honest with you, but I was happy to be out and just have some drinks. And then I had to take a piss really bad, made it home, took a big piss. And then tonight, I was going to stay in because I was a little hungover from last night, and I decided, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to, looking for my keys right now, I'm going to go to Old City tonight. So I left out around 7:30ish, and as I was driving down here, notice this in the poop show, I had to take a poop, folks. A fucking big stinky poop. And I pooped before I left the house, too. I was like, I gotta poop again. So, I'm in my car now, by the way, the Jackmobile. And I was like, let me lock the door. Oh, jogger's coming, lock the door. Okay. So, yeah. So I decided, fucking, I'm going to go to Old City tonight. And I did. And, but I pulled over at Wendy's, and I had to take a shit. So I took a shit at Wendy's before the city, I guess, Port Richmond area. Those who know Philly. And then I thought I was done, and then more came out. What is this, the poop show? No one wants to hear about your poops. Okay. So I took a big shit there, and I was really happy because the last 2 times I drove down to Old City, I couldn't find parking, if you guys remember. It was miserable. It took me half an hour. So I drove down, and I found a great parking spot on 3rd, which I don't think I've ever gotten before on 3rd. It's been a long time if I have. So I got a really good parking spot here, 3rd. Usually I park at 6. And I was like, cool. So I went to 7-Eleven. And you guys saw the video blog. I decided to create, I had this idea a week ago. And I'm not going to do this every week. I guess I'll just do it when I'm in Old City. Just try to create a 15-minute video for the podcast, which is not easy. Let's say it's hard. But, I try to get different scenarios and stuff. So I recorded a minute each place, which you guys are watching now. So I went to 7-Eleven. I got me a cup of ice for $1. I poured, it was not a big gulp. It was a concoction of the Jack. Then we put a little bit of vodka in there, probably like a shot worth, like 2-3 ounces. I didn't want to drink too much tonight because I already drunk last night. Oh, by the way, last night I had, there's a car right behind me. They want me to leave, and I'm not leaving my parking spot. So I was going to tell them waiting for somebody. I'm probably going to get shot. Oh, well, go stand there and go block the lane. I should have turned my car off. I don't know why I had my car on. Let me turn my fucking car off. It's this person, I think, is waiting for someone. So, anyways, I fucking, I need to wait for someone, whatever. So, I fucking, last night I had a gin and tonic, and then the bartender's like, can I make you another one? And I said, dude, they're really strong. And he was like, I won't make it that strong. And I was like, okay, because I got to drive home. So he made me another one, a little bit less strong. And I had 2 beers. So I was really drunk last night. And I shouldn't be driving like that on the boulevard. Allegedly, I was drunk. And then you saw the video blog. I didn't do much tonight. I drank my concoction, big gulp style. Get the fuck out of here, you dumb bugle, whatever car that is. Yeah, so I drank my concoction. I sipped it slowly through a straw because if I drink it too fast, I might get a cramp. And I started thinking to myself, okay, now it's time to video blog. Let's start walking around places. You guys saw, I recorded a minute in each place. The only thing that really interesting happened was these guys I took a picture of. They're at that big yo thing. If you watch the video blog, the big yo thing, I almost tripped and fell. Behind me, this guy's like, you take a picture of us. You guys know I never say yes to a picture. But I was like, yeah, I'll take your picture. Give me a second. And then I almost tripped behind myself, and I almost fell. I almost cracked my head. I almost fell in this step thing. Then I took their picture, which I never do, but I was drunk, and I was just not too drunk, but I was a little bit. And then I started walking around. My hair got really sweaty. I was sweaty because I slept all day, and I didn't really get to walk. So I was, burning some alcohol from last night. I was sweating like crazy. Took a piss in stoves a couple times. I went to this pizza shop. Not big ass slices. Other place, I got a slice of buffalo chicken in the water, which is way cheaper than big ass slices. I'm not going there anymore; they're too expensive. And I had a slice in a water, and then I was gonna get some buffalo wings. I was like, my stomach hurts. I missed those spicy wings at the Chinese place, but it make me shit. And then I went to nothing really interesting happened. Just walking around, same old same. And then I went to National. The bouncer really talked much. He just said, he showed me a video of last night. He said, last night was crazy. All these kids from the prom came over. You should have been there. But I was like, yeah, I was busy, whatever. I was busy counting votes all week. And then I sat outside National pretty much for 10, 15 minutes. I sat around a lot tonight. Didn't do much, just looking for places to shoot videos. And that's it, folks. That's my boring week. I wish I did more, but I was a working man this week. And I need the money. And as far as the live streaming goes, well, I'm not ready for that yet. If I decide to take a trip in a few months, maybe I'll go live. But until then, I'm saving my money. Well, folks, that's pretty much my bored week. This is the first but yet worst comedy podcast in Philly. And it's your favorite podcast show that most people will not listen to. And now it's time to get to the odd news. All right, let's wrap this episode up. Next week, another episode of, not this coming week, the following week, I should say, the last week of the month, Tales from the Shit. Of course, some of you know that already, but just in case. Well, let's see what's going on in the odd news. A 3-year-old shoots 2 people in India, leading to arrest of a man wanted for murder. The child was able to access a firearm and fire 1 round. So wait, he fired 1 round and killed 2 people? Oh, he shot 2 people. Well, kid's badass. New York homeless men say they're offered money to pose as military veterans and falsely claim they were pushed out of a hotel to make room for migrants. Video woman wanted in mass keying of 400 vehicles at a co-Quatlam dealerships. My car's an old hoopty, so you can key that bad boy up all you want. Doesn't matter, folks. That's the great thing about having a hoopty. Competitors in Zorb balls race through gator-infested waters at Gatorland. So far, nothing good. Orcas sink another boat in Europe, and the behavior is spreading. A German surgeon fired after getting a hospital cleaner to assist in amputation. This guy ran out of people and said, "You with the mop, get over here." Yeah, we gotta amputate this guy. It's like, what? I don't get paid enough for this shit. Southern Colorado admins not laughing to see your prank. Major security concerns raised. All right, you got me interested. You guys know I'm a fan of pranks. High school senior prank gone wrong. I wish I did one of these. I didn't have the balls. May 4th, 18 students, 6 for Woodland Park High School and 12 high school plan to swap places at school. We were just going to switch senior classes. Woodland Park and act like us. Woodland Park and act like them. We didn't mean any harm by the situation. School administrative staff really did a swap, and so 6 of us went one way. 6. Oh, this is so boring. Whatever happened to throwing toilet paper or firecrackers or taking the bully and shooting them up? Whatever happened to the old good pranks? You know. World's most expensive ice cream costs $6,696 per serving. That's a lot of ice cream. They're going to be cracking that stuff or meth or something. All at once rainbow. Lightning bolt captured all over Florida beach. Double rainbow. That guy died a while ago. Did you know that? Bystanders use shopping carts to prevent suspect carjacker from leaving the scene. And Northern California. Did that work? I mean, if you use a bunch of shopping carts, I guess, but can't you just ride over shopping carts? I guess it depends. I don't know. YouTube TV shows repeat a Little Mermaid ad instead of end of NBA playoff game. Yeah, you got to promote that Black Mermaid committing murders in the sea. All right, enough of that. Come on, that's not right. Weather anchor said she was fired over her curly hair, but was it black curly hair? Oh, it's a white woman. And it doesn't really show her hair curly in this picture, so I don't know. Okay. It smells putrid. Garbage piles up to the 9th floor at Berfsida luxury apartment. I imagine. Smells like poop and juice. A prisoner scared at county jail finds scissors in a man's rear end. Oh, if you guys want me to cut this out, that's one joke. What else can I come up with? Let's read that again. Prisoner scared at county jail finds scissors in a man's rear end. I gotta think of a punchline for that for tomorrow's open mic. I can't think of it right now. If you want to try to cut around that one, I don't know. Florida researcher to break world record for living underwater. Missing diamond ring reunite with its owner 13 years after it was flushed down a toilet. There you go. Professor flunks all of his students after chat falsely claims they wrote their papers. Texas A&M University seniors who already graduated were denied their diplomas because an instructor incorrectly used AI software. That's awesome. Can you imagine that shit? You bring your family, and they go, wait a minute, let's take those diplomas away. Yeah, when I was in college, they had some sort of technology they were using that detected plagiarism. But student-led yearbook ignites controversy with pages about sex, drugs, and alcohol. Well, that's what the kids want to hear about. An award-winning yearbook in Missouri. Okay, well, let me read it. Because of my ad blocker. Fuck you. I'm not taking on my ad blocker for nothing. Man caught with endangered, stolen Galapagos tortoise and freezer. I don't know what that is, but I don't even know what I just read. American tourists rescued from Patagonia sewer after being trapped for over 7 hours. Black bear, an actual black bear, plays Ding Dong Ditch on a cabin in Southern California. Randy Jackson from American Idol? Alright, enough of that. That wasn't even that good. Taco Bell is fighting to cancel the Taco Tuesday trademark owned by Taco John's. Why? Taco Tuesday, it rhymes. Why not go with Taco Thursday? That could be a thing. Man finds bliss after marrying a virtual idol, Hatsune Miku. Toddler dead, 23 others missing as hippo capsizes a boat in Malawi. That's terrible. A little baby died because of a fucking hippo? Hungry hippos. Florida teacher says she was under investigation after showing a 5th grade class a Disney movie. Damn. Now that's based. U.S. driver pulled over for speed and tried to switch places with a dog. That's awesome. Oh, my dog was driving. You got your license and registration there, buddy? Jordan, Florida's secret neighborhood casino said to be run by organized crime. Crews battle fire at Fuking Higner, Vietnamese cuisine. Dog and doghouse. Man accused of deal. Okay, I just read that. New York City pizzeria that adds cannabis to pies is shut down, so you can't have a dead body on your pie. Yes, can I have a clit pizza? I did a prank call back in high school where I call a pizza shop and say, can I get a pizza with extra clit? And the guy took my order. It's not that funny. Someone thought it was funny, but I didn't get it. I didn't even think that was funny, but someone did. Large alligator on Florida beach was suspiciously still. It wasn't what it seemed. Florida man sets records for living underwater. I thought magicians did that. Didn't David Blaine and all those guys do that stuff? The world's oldest dog celebrates his 31st birthday. Is that Lizzo? All right. The best feeling. Women in labor walk. Okay, I read that last week. Folks, that is it. I'll see you folks on the next one. You just listened to, and we're out of here.